the mighty silver griffins of the summit, Prince Elric, with the strength and deep wisdom of the mountains of the summits itself, and Tlatokapili, they of such rainbow brilliance that great Quetzalcoatl itself writhes in envy. Come now to attend the sable throne.
Now here comes Keen and Hannah, Prince and Spelt Princess of the Mist, Queen of Kingdoms.
My princess could not attend in person, but she is here in spirit.
The Guardian of Montier invites Prince Nicolaj and Princess Jadwiga of Thierry.
Falling bright from the northern sky to these southern lands comes the holder of the storm thrones, Prince Nikolai and Princess Jadwiga, along with his royal boofness moose.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Now comes their highnesses of Penagua, Owen and Kuala.
Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, and all of the beautiful populace, I bring you Owen the Bold and Tula the Beautiful. They beg your forgiveness for bringing the Sinagwan sun with them, but they promise to get home as soon as they are given leave to be gone. Thank you.
And from the far northern lands now come the wolves of Huerta, their highnesses, Hans and Elena, Prince and Princess.
From the lands of the midnight sun and the darkest of all the dark, do I bring the Prince and Princess of Huerta, Hans and Elena. May the chill, may the warmth fill you all.
Thus opens the court of Montier. You have your Majesty's leave to make yourselves comfortable. Rejoice, rejoice, and send for Tiernan Mordecai of Stromgard, for their deeds have reached His Majesty's royal ears.
Tiernan, where are you?
Tiernan Mordecai!
Right here. Your Grace. Please. I will speak loudly. Your Grace, I have known you my entire SCA life. You've inspired me on the field, and there's an award that has not been given to you that I was so surprised that you have not received it. And I was overjoyed that I get to give this to you.
By right of arms and inspiration are we, Ulfgar and Yahara, sovereigns of Montier. It is our prerogative to bestow such justice, mercy, and gifts as our hearts and wisdom desire. We would reward those of valor and leadership who ride under our banner in time of war. Therefore, we raise Tiernan Mordecai with fellowship in the noble order of the Ostaleonis.
Welcome to the club.
All right, and all with the Hostaleonis comes a tassel that you may attach to a weapon of your choice during war. And this tassel was presented to me by Eric, and he said exactly the same thing. He said he could not believe that I had not received this at the time. So I got it from Gernon. This is Gernon's tassel. And I give you this tassel.
Viva la France!
Huzzah! Ronan of Stromgard, present yourself in this court.
Pause for station identification. There we are. Hello. I thought you were the Ronan we were looking for. Very good. All right. I have a recommendation here for you, and it says that you assist your lady Helby in her ENS competitions with setup, hauls, displays, tears us down, things. Always is there to help us support her. And for that, I would like to hear our herald.
In the time of Queen Miranda, in her second reign, our queen decided that the diligent and dedicated deeds of the inspiration of warriors, artists, scientists, and those who toil to enrich the realm through service should be recognized. It is through their selfless acts that their chosen champions can do what they excel at. The inspiration is often overlooked, but shall not be on this day. Ronan, you are seen as the embodiment of encouragement, and we honor you today as an inspirational consort.
For the newest inspirational consort, 3 cheers. Hip hip. Huzzah! Hip hip. Huzzah! Hip hip. Huzzah! Joyous noise. Your Majesty, Paradoc McTarlin wishes to beg a boon of you.
Let him come forth. Yes.
Who are you to intrude in this court?
Your Majesties, this is Volgrafen Terendestinger, who has earned the right to be here.
Is that so? What deeds has she done to earn this right? Ready for the. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Very good. What deeds have earned you this right?
Speakers. I am Finn Bainson, and I speak for the chivalry on behalf of Tarn Desinger. Imagine an envelope in front of my hands for which I'm going to give Tarn. For they are the words of the knights, especially of the knights of the summits, for the accolades that she has received.
Courage means little without integrity.
I am Jana, and I speak on behalf of the Order of the Pelican. I bring words from the flock, who are all aflutter. Your recognition as a master.
What of compassion?
Master Seamus.
I am Viscount Seamus, member of the Companions of the Valorous Estate. Terran cares for many, lifts them up, and I actually bear, words for myself and other members of my order in support of you.
And what of your charity? What contributions have you made to our kingdom?
Good people of the New World, a few years ago when we elevated Taryn to the Order of the Laurel, it was largely due to her deep and nerdy dive into the most beautiful and most finite aspects of her art. And I can only imagine that that tendency has translated over into this elevation. Somewhere in here are the words of our order, affirming all of that.
This kingdom has never before elevated for cut and thrust. We must ask the masters of defense if they would indeed like to make you the first. If they would indeed like to make you the first.
Would all members of the Order of Defense come now before the throne of Antir?
And the dog.
Your Majesty, I am Brian Cuddle, known as Brigid, and I'm here to speak on behalf of the Order of Defense. All of us present and slowly filtering in. And those who could not be here this day agree that Taryn definitely belongs amongst us. And made worthy by her cut and thrust prowess and significant contributions to the society-wide rapier community. I have brought with me this letter and several others that are in my tent. Signed by all of those of our order and those who would endorse her, that you may see the support that she has most certainly earned. Thank you.
To the Order. Is it still your desire that Taryn Destigy
Is it still your desire that Taryn
be admitted to this order
be admitted to this order
as the premier cut and thrust master of Antir?
as the premier cut and thrust master?
Yes,
Indeed. It seems you have indeed earned your way here, and so you
It seems that you have indeed earned your way here, so we do welcome you.
Taryn Dasinger, well pleased with your skill and your continued service to our kingdom, and right mindful of the desires of your peers, we are minded to create you a companion of the Order of Defense. Will you accept from us this honor and swear to uphold the rights and responsibilities of the Order? Then will you, Taryn, now give us your word that you will henceforth comport yourself as befits a peer of the realm, as you have most certainly done until now, and that you will continue to be of service to the kingdom and of their majesty's people. Will you deal courteously and fairly with those of every degree, using your station not as a weapon to harm others, but as a shield to protect them from those that mean harm? Majesty, bring forth the medallion. Bring forth the medallion.
Bring forth the medallion.
The regalia of your order is a white.
The regalia of your order is a light white livery collar. Ah. Wear this collar as a token of your accomplishment and our esteem.
Let it be known that on this day, Taryn Destinger has been admitted to the Right Noble Order of Defense and will be known as a peer in the kingdom of Antir. By what sword would you swear fealty and receive this accolade?
I would swear in the sword of the summits.
I bear a companion of the Order of Defense
A companion of the Order of Defense
and a peer of the kingdom of Antir.
and a peer of the Kingdom of Antir.
Here swear fealty to the crown of Antir,
Fealty to the crown of Antir.
to ever stand in its defense,
Ever stand in its defense.
facing my foes with courage and honor,
Facing my foes with courage and honor.
protecting the innocent,
Protecting the innocent.
mindful of mercy,
Mindful of mercy.
guardian of the just,
Guardian of the just.
and right.
And right.
Thus swear I.
I swear I, Taryn Destinger.
Majesty, and we for our part
And we, for our part,
swear to protect and defend you and your house
do swear to protect and defend you and your household with all of our power.
So long as we remain sovereign.
So long as we remain sovereigns of Antir. So say I, Ulfgar, King Antir.
Now bestowing the bear now these blows and my lands. That's what you say. Bear now these blows.
Bear now these blows
And no others.
and no others.
In remembrance of oaths given and received.
In remembrance of oaths given and received.
In remembrance of your lineage and obligation.
And remembrance of your lineage and obligation.
Be thou a good or true.
Be now a good and true peer.
From this day forward, let no blade touch you, save that you reply with honor, courage, and prowess. We command you to aid the defenseless, seek justice for those of every station, and maintain the honor of your order. Arise, Waldgrafen Terran Desinger.
We now give you leave to be armed in the presence.
We now give you leave to be armed in our presence.
Safe in the knowledge that you will defend our person.
Safe in the knowledge that you will defend our person.
Sword is brought forward. We would like you to have this.
We would like you to have this.
So that you may be girded and armed as befits.
That you may be girded and armed as befits you.
Knowing you would need a suitable weapon to carry, this sword was made for you. The blade is etched with our words, forged in steel for all to see, so that every time you draw the blade, you will be reminded of the oaths you have sworn this day. Bring notice letters this blade and carry it in defense of any and all who have need of it throughout Antir and all the lands of the known world wherever you may travel.
Majesty, take with you these words of support and go to your peers.
Take with you these words of support and go to your peers.
For the premier cut and thrust order of the master of defense of Antir. 3 cheers. Hey, Pip! Huzzah! 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 Joyous good!
Visconti, Eduardo, and Duchess Corin would address the populace.
Let them be heard.
Your Majesties, Your Majesty, may we address your populace?
Yes, here we go.
Today, Duchess Karin and a host of volunteers ran the traditional Antir West War Providence Cancer Research Tourney. All the money that's raised goes directly to Providence Cancer Research. Karin, you want to say, what do you want to say? So,
We had 32 fighters, so that means $320. But wait, we actually so far have in cash $1,551.
so far.
So far.
So thank you so much for your generosity. We have a few other things. So we also have a few flags left. So if you'd like to purchase a flag, it's a $5 minimum donation, but we're happy to take more. They have Antir on one side,
on the west on the other side. You can only get these at Ontario West War. We don't make them for any other event, just here. So please find us and we'll happy to sell you one. We did have so far the highest donation, and we'd like to give a flag to the person with the highest donation, was $140 so far. If someone wants to beat him, 140. Farkas Cedric. Oh, I need my glasses. That's why I can't see. Farkas Cedricson. Farkas, are you here? Nope. Well, thank you, Farkas, for your generous donation. The Dragon's Lair at Barrage. Okay. We'll make sure he gets it.
I'll pick it up later.
Okay. But we also had a tournament. Should we do that now? You're interested in knowing who won?
I am.
I like the part.
We had a tournament today with 32 fighters. We did a speed round, and His Highness of the Summits. And so you have your choice of the two. Made by His Majesty.
Yes, please.
Today, I won a tournament, but everyone that was fighting in that tournament today had somebody that they cared for and that they fought for in that tournament. Everyone out there was fighting against cancer. So I would love to hear you all give them some acclaim for standing up against such an evil in the world. I have personal reason to keep this particular shield. If you want to know more why, come and talk to me.
And we actually, His Majesty was generous and made a second shield that we will be auctioning off momentarily. But for this person that came in second, which is Duke Mansour, we have from glasses. Getting old sucks. Roland Arms and Crafts donated a stick of rattan for the second place person. So, Duke Mansour.
Our drinking straw, not a player.
You wanna?
Well then. Send it home in the kingdom trailer if you'd like. It's a drinking straw.
Thank you so much for your inspiration and fighting. Oh, we have the inspirational concert now. So thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for holding this tournament. Pleasure to be part of it.
Yeah. You want me to call them for it? Duchess Karin always makes a bag for one inspiration. There were lots of great inspirations, but we would like to call Andromaca of Lesbos forward.
$5, $5. Get the $5. $5. What, two? What, do I got change? Come on, make it. Give me 9.
Oh, there she is.
By
Way at the
6.
back.
100? By 5. You got $5? Got $5. A little bit there. Assembly not required. There you go. Hey, champ, I got change. You got change now? I got $10. You got more cash? I'll be back. Take that.
I have two. As much as I want to accept this, I've won the most inspirational word before.
Sure, Roy.
I would like to do this. Duke Mansour, could you please bring your inspiration forward? Oh, she's there. Oh, babe, can you help escort, please? Oh, never mind.
Okay, I gotta do. How many you want?
Thank you. Yeah. You already got one. Orange. Why do you think yours are
Well, it was obviously decided by the crown that I was obviously the most inspirational inspiration. The second year that this tournament was done, I have already received that award, and I apologize because I cannot remember your SCA name to save my life. Talia, you were the one that was most deserving. Yes.
And before, thank you so much. You're so inspirational. That's why you're an inspiration. Madam Ghislaine of the West has a short announcement about next year's tournament. And then we will auction off the shield.
Oh, the shield. Okay. My lords and ladies, how long has this been going on for now?
A bunch of years mixed up by COVID.
COVID.
So a bunch of years, the cancer tournament has been going forth in the Kingdom of Antir. I believe Viscountess, or I'm sorry, Her Excellency Ula, Brenna's daughter, has been one of the forefront people of this. The thing I noticed though is that there is such a huge community in the rapier that I believe that they should also have the opportunity to fight against this horrific evil of cancer.
Thank you.
So, the training by Eduardo, Corin, and by Ula, I will next year be sponsoring and help run the rapier side of the cancer tournament.
And then finally, we would like to. Did we run out of flags?
Oh, you bet.
Oh. I made 100. So we
Sold in another 2 minutes.
okay.
I would like to.
Wow.
Resell one. We have one left.
Nice one.
One flag left. And Scamp will auction off the other shield by his majesty.
We will all the years of the West.
All right, on tier.
And the West. And Haiti.
All right, West, I got 2 flags. We're going to start with $30 for this flag. Fighting cancer. $50 fighting cancer. I got $50 going once. There's 2. They got royal on them. They give you a +1 to every tournament. They make drink pretty. I hear $50. Do I hear 55? All right, we got quitters in the audience. 55 it is. Where's my $50? Stand up or you're a liar. That's what I'm talking about. This flag. This flag has traveled to us from Italy. Detroit. It has both the Ontario and the West, an eternal partnership. I start the bidding at $40. $40. I hear $40. Do I hear 45? I got $40. Do I hear 45?
60.
$60. Looking for that +2 to drinking iced tea. Thank you. $60. Do I hear 65? $65.
$100.
$100. With this kind of challenge, cancer can't help but be defeated. Thank you. Kiss your loved ones. Keep them close, because you're only promised today. Summits! All right. We have tales of asbestos. We have tales of Brigide. We have tales of Grendel and others.
Hammerhand, glitter trees. We have those. Eshu, Legba,
$100.
$200. Sorcerer Caramine, $500. $500. A hero's name never ends, and they never die so long as you continue to speak the words of their lives. $500 is a princely sum, a royal sum. But $700 is not too bad. 2 years ago, we sold a shield just like that made by the good man who now shepherds on Tyr's ship. We sold that bad boy for $1,100. I'm just saying, do I get $750 for this shield? 800. We might. I've only got $1,000. We need $1,101. I'll spot you the buck. Who wants $1,100 for this shield or the worthy of the back takes it all? I'll tell you what, this brews your coffee faster than any other desktop. Now, I'm hard of hearing, so I'll be quiet. And I hear $1,500. Good looking. Hello, my baby. You're loved by wire. Wow.
So our $1,551 just turned into $3,641.
Lord Monkey Walker and Lady Juliana Constantinivia have words of great prowess, Your Majesty.
Come forth. Yes, please. You don't. Are you wanting to?
We had a great day at archery, a great week. A lot of people participated very valiantly and hand out a lot of prizes to a lot of great people. There was a lot of help. A lot of great things people did. Now, we did do an archery lotto, and so that was a quiver that was made by the two of us. And so that quiver was won by a Larkus. Now, this banner, this is the one I hold. The other way around, you hold it. There.
Backwards right now.
And so this was won by me last year for all that I've done. And so I've had a lot of people ask me, what is the criteria to win it this year? And people asked, is it off of points? And how am I scoring it? I wanted the person that was the most Robin Hood, the person that had the true heart of an archer, the person that asked, can I help you? The person that was there for most of the shoots and just tried the best that they could try. Because it's not about being better than everybody else, it's about being better than you were yesterday. And so we have a victor. And through all of this, it was hard. Two people were neck and neck. And it was Ella Bell. Ella Bell has been a staple in our archery community. She has become a baronial champion. Avadiantum! Yeah. And she has been wonderful. Anytime I need help, she asks. She'll even help me if I don't know I need the help yet. And that's important. The help that you all do helps everybody in so many ways. She's also ran Gold Key. Yeah, and she's ran Gold Key. She's kind of behind the scenes, and she needs to be acknowledged today. And this is what we want to give you for this year. So next year, you're responsible for bringing it back, and you pick the next person with your own criteria. It doesn't have to be mine or anybody else's. It's your criteria that makes it special. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. All right.
If there are any among the populace who wish to swear fealty unto their majesties on tier, please present yourself now. Do you, the people of Ontier, swear to uphold the ideals of the society and their royal majesty's words and decrees for as long as they remain king and queen of Ontier?
And we, for our part, do swear fealty unto these our populace to protect and defend you and your household for as long as we remain sovereigns of Ontier. So say I, Ulfgar, King Ontier. Long live the king! Long live the queen!
His Majesty invites the last recipients of the Warband Eagle to come forward.
Oh, Your Majesty, their hats got wet. Lost.
Welcome. Thank you, Majesty. Every year, the War Eagle passes to the war band that was most impactful and most impressive on the field. The Chandlers won it last year, and now we surrender it back to the Crown, that they may distribute it to those they see fit. Do you have a recommendation?
We didn't have one. We left it. We wanted this to be the fighting lines.
We have to make a decision.
Well, I have to say that the battles this weekend were glorious. And there were many, many deeds of bravery, many deeds of just awesome strength. And I have a group that I would.
By your,
All right.
okay.
I think the crew should be.
Yeah.
Oh. This group turned the tide of the battle so many times this weekend, and I can think of no one else.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
We're usually getting in trouble.
Steve Rowley does.
Yes, yes.
Yes, thank you.
It was an honor. It was an honor to fight against the West, too. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you for it.
Ship crew!
Last time I didn't have a felony attack.
Your Majesty, the Blue Crush, the Army of the Summits, possessors of the second eagle,
Yes.
have returned.
To return this unto you, its rightful owner once again.
That's quite the lineage there. Look at that. Do you have a recommendation?
Okay.
All right.
You have two of these now? We had two all along.
We've had two all along.
Yeah.
So two groups.
Yep. Who's your fiercest archer?
Yeah.
Your archer. Give it time.
Badass.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That,
Little grumpy
I think you
about
give it to you. Dark. I think
all right.
that's over that.
We love you, my murder
All
squad.
right. Then I would
The
I would
Tyrion
ask the Tier E
murder squad.
Murder Squad.
Where's my murder squad?
I know you're here.
I know you're here.
There you go.
Prince and princess.
Thank you, thank you.
Don't tell you.
My honorary member. Warwick, Kenrick. Our murder squad. Well, they were here.
When drinking.
I will tell you, this is a good choice, Your Majesty. This particular archer ruined my weekend.
Can I translate? His Royal Highness said, because he lost his voice yelling at everybody this weekend, this particular archer, Kingdom Protector, ruined his weekend.
I got all my steps in for the resurrection.
resurrection point because of this person. You serve me have another.
Tony down.
Squirrely on here.
Terry, strength. Strength.
Hey, Marcus Longinius Rufus and Jacob Redhorn, event stewards of On to Your West War, come before their majesties.
So strong. So handsome.
You have any announcements? First of all, yes.
Did everybody have a good time?
Told you that woman ruined my weekend. I'm not listening.
Here, I couldn't even hear them. What was that? Did you have a good time? Thank you all for coming and making war amazing. All the volunteers, all of you that came up to gate, the goats that water bared, like everybody that came and helped for setup, just pitched in and did your part.
If you helped, stand up.
Stand up if you
If
help,
you
please.
volunteered,
Anything to
anything.
help the war move forward. Morgan, Phoenix, I had 3 little boys helping me drive stakes into marked land.
Here they come.
They rode around with me in a golf cart and drove stakes and stapled and helped me.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Huzzah.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Can do it. You got it.
Before you go, are you? You got more. You got more? Yeah. Oh, let's go.
Make sure you take your trash to the dumpster. In the dumpster. In the dumpster, please. Yes. Yes. It's been in the SCA that we leave sites better than we find them. Please let us keep that be something we hold dear to ourselves. So, thank you very much and have a great rest of the evening.
Volunteer social is going to be at the town square, I believe, this evening. So all those volunteers meet down there. And site closes at 3. So be gone.
Tomorrow.
Oh, most important, we need staff for next year. If you are interested, email your kingdom seneschals, email the event stewards at ontierwestwar.org. We're looking for everybody, event stewards, gate stewards, volunteer, all of it. So if you're interested, please reach out. We'd love to hear from you, and we will teach you everything you need to know to get it done. Now it's it. Oh, yes. Do you want me? Or you want to do it tonight or tomorrow? Right after court, we need some bodies to help take this pavilion down and the castle apart. So if you can stick around, if you're able, please do such, and we will get it all broken down this evening. We already got those. Very good. Sorry. Yep. Now we're good. All right. Before you go, an event like this does not happen on its own, as you know, and we have but a small bunch of gifts for you to distribute amongst people that have helped you.
Us too.
We too would thank you for all of the hours of service.
Oh wait, I did not help.
Thank you all very much.
Pineapple is the best. Watermelon is the second best. Black cherry. I don't.
Thank you all very much.
Yeah. Your Majesty, your warlord of the summits, His Excellency, Sir William Joffrey, approaches and requests an audience in your court.
Sable Lion, Warrior King, Royal Heirs, Eric and Brynhilder, the summits welcomes you to war and rejoices in your presence. Hear now word fame flow from my lips of a helmed hero of Antir, a shining chivalrous shieldman, bright beacon of the battlefield. At first event, true arrow's aim, won Corvaria's defender, the Narcarios to Gawain, until White Bracer gripped his arm. Mighty metalsmith and bold bard, stone carving master, woodworker, alpine scholar and gold giver, generous giant and teacher. Lifted to Lord by the hands of King Tiernan and Queen Miranda. Princes Finn and Eduardo deemed him to be a joy of the summits. Shield of Chivalry recipient, 3 times over declared. Grail of the summits in all forms, twice Captain of Eagles he claimed. Served the summits as defender during the long night of the plague. Wholehammer prince, precise in payment, reigned with temperance, his true love. Quick emptier of quivers darts, quelling enemies' quest for quarry. Wound snake wielding, he rallies troops, charging on to claim victory. Man of many names and talents, called Squire Prime by his squire fellows, called handsome by his lady wife, called father by Tira and Truson, teasingly called crusher of dreams by me, his knight and sworn spokesman. Now calls the crown to come to court. True Tierson, Viscount and King's man.
True journeyed here for 19 years, a testament to dedication of training, commitment, and will. No ordinary man is Tierson. True, the Norse Norns have carved your name in the fates of time for all to see. The road through hell takes but 9 days for the usual common folk. When your days on earth come to an end, and slaughter dew drips from your blade, having fed eagle's ale of the wolf, Valhall's Valkyries will carry you home.
I ask you now to contemplate a question of great importance. Will you accept the accolade and join the Order of Chivalry?
True, in preparation for your oath of fealty to the king, speak now your current fealties and dispense with any obligations as you will.
I'm sworn in fealty to my knight.
Will it just be the robe?
I have this belt that's fancy. Fancier than the belt that you gave me. Because it's newer. Had I known this was happening, I would have given you the very belt that you gave to me. But as a symbol of our relationship, I'll give this back to you and make sure you get the proper belt back.
True. Place your hands on this ring. Sword sworn, battle bound, family forged in fight and famine. Ring giver rules red belt ribbon. Brothers oath bound at Ulfgar's call. We are always family. Now you're my brother.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah.
High King, such days should be toasted with the elixir of Norse noms, honey mead made from Heidrun's gift, from well waters of the world tree.
Indeed, let us partake of the ale of memory.
Come now, temperance. True's true love, bearer nectar of knowledge, sweet drink of immortality, initiates and opens the mind.
With this mead offering, we toast the hero and his just journey. Helmhewer, true. Blood battle oak, honored on Ontir West Warfield. Turn. We drink to true. True. So we can return it over. Good.
At this time, His Majesty calls forth the knights and masters to join him to bear witness to this oath.
Welcome. Is it your wish that True join the Order of Chivalry? This pleases me greatly. Who else shall speak for this man?
I'm William Jeffrey. True and I have walked the path together for many years. His stone carving skills, his soft nature, he made me into a knight. He made me a better knight. It is the most amazing thing possible that someone such as me could make an amazing man like him a member of this brotherhood. I'm so proud of you. You're my friend, you are my family, you're my brother, and it will always be so. Thank you, True.
Your Majesty, I also have words. I am Visconti Eduardo Lucrezia, and I would like to say just a few things. This man is a leader of men. It's in his blood to lead. He's a counselor to princes and to kings. His words are always true, as he is true. He is a joy of the summits and a joy of Ontir. And when I think of a knight, I think of you.
These are the words of Viscount Neil Greenstone, King of the Kingdom of the West, and Knight. Unto their majesties on here, I hope this day has brought you as much joy as currently fills my heart, knowing that you are elevating your subject true to the order of chivalry this day. It has been my honor to call this man friend for many years. Over the years, he and I have clashed time and time again on this, the Ontier West warfield. I must admit, it is his sword, his bow, his glaive that have bested mine more times than I can count. In every such encounter, it was his unwavering smile and constant joy of battle that picked me up and renewed my vitality with the desire to find a way to best him next time. As a witness to this journey in both these arts, I realize that he has used some of the same virtues of generosity and faith that he honed in stone carving to also build his martial prowess. Generosity. As an artist, Tears, true, I so apologize, spent countless hours on works of art that he then gifted to those around him. On the field, he also gave of his time, his energy to ensure that the ones he fights continue to grow and flourish in their own paths. Faith. A stone carver sees his creation in a blank stone and then toils to bring that creation to life. True knew the night within himself and continued to work month after month, year after year, to bring what he already knew into existence. Many would lose their faith and veer from this path, but True continued to build himself with the patience and strength of a stone carver. True has been my brother in arms for many years, and I thank you for making him my brother knight this day. In service, Neil Greenstone, Viscount and Knight. Viscount True, battle-born brother, your word fame speaks of your worth. No more valiant a squire there is in my vast kingdom, Vontier.
Upon which symbol will you pledge your fealty this day?
Lord of Vontier.
Here do I swear fealty to Elfgar and Yahara, my undoubted king and queen, that I will obey their lawful commands in all manners that concern this realm and uphold the crown and kingdom of Ontir.
All this do we hear, and we, for our part, do swear fealty to True, to protect and defend him and his household with all of our power. So long as we remain sovereigns of Ontir, so say I, Ulfgar, King Ontir.
By what name do you wish to be knighted?
True.
Bring forth the spurs. See another. These are my spurs that I rode with, that has spurred my horse on and has always encouraged me to remember my tool is to serve the kingdom. True, you have been a friend, and I've always appreciated it. Thank you for taking these spurs.
True. Upon which sword will you make your oath as a knight and receive the accolade?
Sword of the Summit.
Then place your hands upon his majesty's and this sword.
Here do I vow on this sword to be from this day forward a good and true knight, ever chivalrous and courteous, and ever willing to bind myself in fealty to the crown of my kingdom, to speak and to be silent, to do and to let be, to come and to go, to strike and to spare, in such matters as concerns the society, in need and in plenty, in peace and in war, in living or in dying. So death take me, or the world end. So say I, true Tierson.
I dub thee once. I dub thee twice. I dub thee knight of Vontier and the society. Arise, Sir True, and bring forth the chain.
This chain was given to me upon my knighting by the champion of Vontier, Lady Sir Rivkin. It's meant a lot to me. Vic Vikingson made it for her, and you were an example to me and have been as I was a baby knight and grew to know you. And I look to you still as the example, sir. And I'm very proud to give this to you. I can think of no better person I would like to. And maybe we meet again in the All Fathers Hall in the next life.
Wear this chain as a token of your rank. Bring forth the belt. Temperance True Love, please assist Her Royal Highness in placing the belt upon True's waist. Is there a lineage to this belt?
There is. This was the belt I was knighted with, created by His Grace, Torquil, legend, living, followed up by Sir Osric, Raven Feeder of ship crew, to William Jeffrey, the rogue, and now True.
True, wear this belt as a symbol of your rank. My ladies.
True. Can't tell you how much this means. May this be the last blow you ever received unanswered.
Get out, Bob. Clear out.
Well done, Your Majesty. What a great surprise. Morgan of Woodsend of Houghton has results of the summit's largest competition for you.
Let them be heard. Yes, thank you.
Many of you know that we had a competition between the Principality of the Summits and our southern neighbors, the Principality of the Mists, for whom has the most gifted and generous populace giving of largesse. And we displayed those works that were given to this competition up at Town Square all day today. And we let the populace vote with their beads for whom they would like the biggest and most interesting largesse. And the winner of this competition will be taking home the banner of largesse competition, crafted by our artisans here in the summits. And they will be able to display it for the year until we shall have this again next Frontier West War. And may they either keep it or lose it to the other side. And I hope they display it prominently and proudly at all of their events throughout the year. And the results of that competition, the winners are our neighbors, the Principality of the Mists.
I admit it, you wear blue and white better than I do.
We are, I
Closes
think,
the court
equally
of His
dashing.
Majesty Ulfgar of Ontir.
And here opens the court of Connor and Issa, King and Queen of the West.
Please be seated and comfortable. Sure.
Let Elrin of Frostvelg and Marisol of Viana come before their majesties.
Hello, my friend. My friends. No problem, please. Come in. Come in. You can come and remain standing. You can take a knee. Yeah, please remain standing. Would you like? Very good. If you will.
It is the prerogative of the crown to honor with the title of Baron and Baroness those of this subject.
Sir Elred is celebrating his 50th knighting anniversary. Yes, please.
Speak on behalf of His Royal Highness because he has been otherwise yelling at troops all weekend and has lost his voice. Sir Elrin and his lady Marisol. Well, let's first start with Elrin. Elrin has been celebrating his 50th knighting anniversary this weekend. May we all be so lucky that our peerages get a what, silver anniversary? They were Elred and Marisol together 3 times Baronet and Baroness of the Barony of Alicia, just to the south of here. Alicia! Anything else? Come on, Stevie, line.
Anyone here
If anyone here
has been
helped or touched or influenced in any way
please come forward.
by these two, please stand and come forward. Their reach goes far as well into Ontir. So, we're not talking strictly west. This is a major crossover here.
Helgi.
Helgi, get over here.
Run, Helgi, run!
Let the lineage of Elrin and of Obadiah his squire, of myself his former squire, and all the Mad River boys and Shastons come forward! Mad River! What are we gonna give them? Mad River!
River!
Okay, now you take a turn around, take a gander at just a few of the life influences that you've had. Just a few of them.
Yay, just a very few.
Thank you. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're excellent.
You can turn back and see others' influences before you. We've known each other all of my SC career, basically. So for 30 years, you have made a difference in our lives as well.
You have been in kindness and influence. You have been strength and structure. And for that, we would thank our great unnoticed.
That doesn't.
That's what I meant to say.
I know.
Be it known to all that Connor and Issa, King and Queen of the West, do by their words confer great honor upon Elrin and Marisol, and do name them Baron and Baroness of the Court of the West and in all other lands, done by their word and hand this 6th day of July in the 59th year of the Kingdom of the West. Connor, Rex, Issa, Regina.
Wow. I want to hear an ooh and an ah. Beautiful, beautiful scrolls. Do you realize it was a severe oversight they didn't have court baronies? It was fixed.
Thank you.
For Baron Elgin, Baron Elrin, and Baroness Marisol. Hip, hip.
Take that.
The path to renown may take many forms for those of noble bearing. One of those forms is that of unwavering service to the kingdom. The Order of the Scarf of Merit was established to recognize those worthy of such renown. Let all companions of the Order of the Scarf of Merit attend upon their majesties. Let James on Hinge and Rebecca Red Arrow come now before
One of you. You see her get up somewhere?
Where is she?
She's still in camp.
Oh,
You want me to go get her?
okay, please do. Is somebody going to grab her? Is somebody yelling for her? Is she close?
It stops particularly.
She's not close.
No.
Never mind.
No. Yeah.
We're not gonna hold up court waiting on somebody. We name you to the Order of Scarf of Merit. Will you accept from us this honor? Perfect. That's right. So cut off the circulation.
Be it known that their majesties Connor and Issa, King and Queen of the West, do this day honor their subject James, who has demonstrated their great dedication to the West through service to the realm, and admit them to the Order of the Scarf of Merit. Further, they confirm their right to grant arms, to bear their arms by grant, by our hands this 6th day of July in the 59th year of the Kingdom of the West. Connor, Rex, Issa, Regina.
Yeah. We call them. You're supposed to be here. Take the scarf.
It's her fault for not being here. I'm gonna give this to you to give lady. Yeah, and you can do what you want to with the scarf. Okay, she's not gonna like it. That's up to you. That's between you and her, not between the other that one. Congratulations. Thank you.
Hip hip, hip hip. Let the Bard of the West representative come forward.
Your Majesties, how are you doing this evening?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm the stunt board for the Bard of the West. She couldn't make it, so I'm here to be engulfed in flames, crash into a wall, and do other such. Yeah, I know.
I have total faith.
Right.
If not, I have a sword for you.
And get stabbed, obviously. This is for the war. Enter in West, rally to Roland's horn. Noble crowns and combatants, honor sworn. Weapons of war these brave warriors wield, brothers in arms, matching pikes, swords, and shields. Fighters with steel cross blades with precision, rapiers thrust and cut deep with incisions. Archers take aim with the eyes of a hawk. Is that right, Your Royal Highness?
Oh my goodness.
Sounds
Pink
great.
cushion.
Refusing to yield, death's fate they do mock. Equestrians course the field with grace, horses strong as steel, delicate as lace. Artisans labor, makers of this age, serving kings, nobles, commons, and page. And humble, clever bards in song and rhyme mark this age, giving romance to these times.
For the Bard, hip hip, hip, hip.
Yes.
Fate decrees on occasion that a single soul shall stand before the onslaught of war and shall be required to perform immortal deeds in service to their crown. In those rare moments, the struggle transcends flesh and steel and becomes a matter of unconquerable spirit and of honor. From this fiery crucible, the hero emerges. The hero knows neither anger nor malice. Fear has no hold over him. The hero knows only what must be, and with deathless blade dashes the fleeting hopes of others. Seldom does such a warrior grace our world. Let Heinrich von Melk come before their majesty. Hear now the words of the king.
Never bear witness. You slayed mightily this weekend. Whether it be sword in your hand, pike in your hand, I watched you over and over give on Tyr the best that you could give. You inspired me. You inspired others. And people have spoke to me of your renown on this field. And I could think of no more deserving of this honor. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Therefore does Connor, king of the West, command the name Heinrich, already inscribed on the manuscript of time, be added to the roll of Western heroes, so that their deeds shall be remembered to the end of our days. Should there come a time when another displays such valor in war as to eclipse all others, and when their unique and particular deeds in battle are deemed worthy to rank with those of the heroes who have come before them, that warrior's name shall be added to the roll of Western heroes. As fate rarely elevates any to such heights, this recognition shall be given no more than once in any reign. On this day, the roll of heroes stands. And now forever, In fellowship with this lofty company shall Heinrich, who shall for all time be number 19 on the roll of Western heroes. All hail Heinrich, Western hero!
Hero.
Let Leofwin Crickthane de Erquida come forward with her announcement, her presentation.
I have been asked to deliver the thoughts of my queen, that chivalry the purview is of knights. This we do know, and ask them each to shine, to strive. We watch and hold their deeds up to the light, and tell the tales to know that thus we thrive. But do not miss the others that meet the needs of chivalry's stern mandate with their deeds, who hold to virtue's path through darkest night. Although it may start as a simple seed, sweet chivalry is stubborn and persists. The call to shift and change, it does not heed. Those games of rank and favorites resists. It acts the same with friends and those unknown, and courtesy to all is ever shown. It stills the mutterings of vice and greed. Where can we find such virtue, do you ask? It is the offered sword in need, 'tis true, the one who does the simple, vital task, the cook who feeds the hungry with the stew. In words fair formed and calligraphed with joy, and poems woven through fierce pains employ, you'll find that chivalry is not a mask. This way is hard. It will not grant you ease. The call may come when you will want to rest, for chivalry will search your soul and seize all that within that shapes you for the best, so that you stand against what chooses hate. The harms of fear and ignorance abate, and never will such forces grim appease. So chivalry's not by the order bound, and thus it is within each person's reach. Now look to where the path for you is found, then seek out those whose very deeds do teach. Now never let your kindness wax and wane, based on your friendships or the hope of gain. Then you will find yourself on hallowed ground. That's all.
For Leofwin the Bard, hip hip, hip hip, hip hip. The strength and stability of the kingdom lie in these virtues of its people: service, prowess, and creativity. For if any of these are lacking, the kingdom fails. The artists and artisans of the kingdom glorify it with their work, and the teaching of their skills brings it to the light of learning. Let the members of the Order of the Laurel attend upon their majesty.
He's already got the bell.
And I will say all now who need to stand, please remain standing.
Please do not block the live stream.
We are minded to admit Helga to your right noble order.
Let them now be brought forward.
Assembled royals, courtiers, pay heed and tremble because I bring before you the sainted Helga Skaldmar, Princess of Peaches, Queen of Rotting Skulls. Her prowess legendary, her knowledge unsurpassed, and her service extraordinary. And as we bask in the glory of these stunning mountains, so do we bask in the beauty and skill of the works created by the one you honor today.
No pressure. That's right. Helga, we are minded to admit you to the Order of the Laurel. Will you accept from us this honor?
All my heart.
Sir Cyrus, let all know in what manner Sir Helga has enriched our realm.
I am Cyrus Aurelius, and today I speak of her dedication and perseverance. For I've known her for a long, long time. I've seen her rise from a squire to one of the noblest knights of our kingdom. And with those virtues, she turned her eyes to the arts and has brought us beauty that only is rivaled by the beauty of our consorts.
Magister Simone,
Your Majesties, if I may come a bit closer after commanding your rapier forces on the field, my voice is a bit shot.
Want me to translate for you? I can do that.
He would speak to our populace so they would know your words.
I shall try. You have sitting before their Majesties of the West a triple peer. And this is no accident, for she is one of the greatest citizens of this society I have ever come to know.
Witness.
This citizen dedicates her time and her energy to move the sands of time to restore art to us so that we can enjoy in such beauty. She designs artwork that should be on walls, but instead are dedicated to the gods of war on these fields. That is dedication. She gives of this art to all of us and asks nothing in return. I know no greater peer.
Thank you, Master Simone.
Perfect.
Your Majesties, this woman before you, arguably the most well-known member of your populace in the modern known world, revered for her ferocity of a feral wolverine cub on the warfield, doesn't fit into a mold. She has mastered art, and she has done it her way. Her mastery is the interpretation of medieval art into usable and accessible forms for our society, providing richness and pageantry to our fighting fields, our royals, and many bodies in the form of tattoos modeled off of period finds.
The impact of her art, the inclusivity, the generosity, building of community and joy now and in the years to come is immeasurable. Helga, you took medieval art and turned it into something relevant for the modern SCA populace. You are my peer in every way, and I love you.
Well spoke. Will you now give us your word that you will henceforth comport yourself as befits a peer of our realm, as you most surely have until now, and that you will attempt in all endeavors to be a noble example to our people?
I will.
Will you promise further to treat with all courtesy and to uphold the laws and traditions of our kingdom?
With ferocity. You may swear fealty at this time if you wish. I would do to be good. I have.
Please.
My apologies. If you are a princess, you are the student of the order. Name them now.
There's a pack of them.
Oh, man.
How lovely.
Wow.
Where are you? No one of us can truly lay claim to Helga, but all of us are proud to hold her dear in our hearts. Helga, we all have seen that this has been a long journey, but we have to tell you it's gonna get even longer.
Oh, yeah.
We're just beginning, and you have the sky is the limit. The world is your oyster. Go out there and conquer it all, and we'll be by your side because we love you and we see you as our peer.
I could not have done this without all of you. I could not have done this without your support, your love, calling me on my bullshit,
There's a lot.
and teaching me not to lose hope in ways that I had. I cannot walk this path without you. You are my family, and you are my chosen.
Research! Comitatus tradition, we release you. Yay, like yes.
Wonder Laurel powers activate.
I was very I was very
Let's see if I can memorize it. To your liege and before your peers, swear your oath. The arts lift up the society. The knights fight for the society. The pelicans serve the society. The mods, great epic. Our royals are our backbone and of love. So to you I swear my oath. Here do I swear on mouth and truth, fealty and service to the crown and populace of the West. To speak and to be silent, to come and to go, to strike and to spare, to do and to let be, in all matters that concern this kingdom, on my honor and the lawful command of the crown, in need or in plenty, in peace or in war, in living or in dying, until my crowns depart their throne, death take me, or the world end. So say I, Helga of the West.
This do we hear, nor will we ever fail to remember. Swear to protect you and defend you with all of our power, till we depart our throne, death take us, or the world do indeed end. So swear we, Connor, King of the West.
So also swear we, Isa, Queen of the West.
Then we now proclaim you, Helga, Mistress of the Laurel.
Better not be creepy comment.
Has no lineage save my garage in the midst of a rush. But I hope you wear it in health and find a better string for it. I'm sure you will, because you're a laurel.
No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Your Majesties. Yes. I also have a token for Helga. Please. This token was created by Master Graffin, Master of the Pelican. The lineage is as followed. Theodora Groves, AS 47. Leofwin of Darkwood, AS 51. Darelay Villa Voret, AS 52. Ghislaine Trieste, AS 52. Bridge Headwhite, AS 52. Mark Arundale, AS 56. Mercy Grimm, AS 56. Ula, Brenna's daughter, AS 57. Michelle Lancret, AS 57. Anna von Darneberg, AS 58. Khalida bint Saeed Alatar, AS 59. And now, Sir Helga Spalding.
This token does not have a long lineage because it has had its own path, just as you will have your own path that you forge. But this will be our legacy token for Peaches. Yeah! I have to do the thing on it. Okay, guys. I don't even know what I want. No, I didn't know. I'm like, Majesties.
Yeah, please do.
This is a placeholder. I think that as you pursue your Scythian knowledge, oh, sure. Nah. To wear until next.
Okay, hella jealous right now.
Oh. So warm. Oh yeah, you are.
Wow. Mixing that one on.
And never black white.
Anyway, thank you. Thank you. I have one.
Oh my gosh. He's so warm.
Okay, you can take it off in a minute. It's a blanket for things. Again, this is our new legacy for Peaches. Oh dear.
Are you cozy yet?
So warm.
Wrapped in love.
Sir, scroll. And something else that might be befitting of a lord.
10 days ago, a call went out to have leaves made for a wreath for the scroll that was being made. This adornment for the scroll is also made to be wearable by her so she can use it as she sees fit.
There's been many hands that have been involved in making this. I've been witness to a bunch of it myself.
That turned out so bad.
Oh, it's so super cool. Leaves came from all over the place and put together and assembled by His Grace Duke Fabian. They have names on the back. They have some have been made on site.
And it built a survivor.
It's built to survive you. Now there might be something other that's super cool right behind you as well.
I'm finally allowed to look at this.
Yeah.
Other way.
And let's
Let the proclamation be read.
Know all that Helga Skaldmare, shield maiden and shield painter, is hailed as a master of her art. So now do Connor and Issa, great king and queen, name her Laurel and confer her right to bear on her shield the device shown. In witness of our deed and her worthiness, they here set their hand on the 6th day of July in the 59th year of the Kingdom of the West.
Arise, mistress, and greet your order.
For Mistress Helga, newest member of the Order of the Laurel. Hip hip!
Viva!
Hip
Viva!
hip!
Please. So we had a little thing we called war this weekend, weekend, whatever you want to call it. Um, there's one individual from Ontario that changed tides in battles and is worthy of the war cloak. Would all the previous war cloak recipients please come forward? Your Majesty, there's one among your populace that is deserving to stand with you. Harold, would you call his name, please?
Let Helgar Ulfgard's son come now before their majesties.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is so.
So, so yeah, please. Mistress Ula, do we have any other information on it that was crafted by Mistress Ula?
Yes. Ula.
Ula.
Yeah, Mistress Ula. I saw. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Continue, Your Majesty. Sorry. Super geeky.
You changed the battle many times this weekend, single-handedly, and I can think of no other that is befitting of wearing this than you. Thank you. You're in pretty good company over here. So rise and greet your peers. Thank you.
That's
Great cheers, please.
For the recipient of the war cloak, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
That's yes. Like super. I mean, I like it. Like out of the ordinary. Like it's fun.
Your Majesty on here. Yes. Do you have any words before we
I'd like to say this has been a magical weekend. I'm so grateful for everything. The memories that I have of this event go way back, and this by far has been the best one I've ever had. So thank you so much. Huh? Okay. Hunter, thank you. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for the ferociousness on the field, both rapier and heavy.
I would like to thank all of the volunteers. Everyone in this heat that we've had has kept a composure, been exceedingly helpful, shown up on time and done a job that is oftentimes thankless. And this war would not have held as much magic and remembrance without the hard work that each of you have done.
Your Majesty, Your Highnesses, thank you for the joyfulness that we have had together.
I cannot remember having a better time at a war, and it is absolutely due to you being my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ontario West, thank you very much.
West Kingdom, Ontario, did you have a good time? Do you ever remember who won this war? No. What war? You know why? We don't give a damn. We're here to fight with our friends and celebrate this incredible society that we're part of. Okay? So I owe a giant debt to all of the people that made sure that this event worked and everyone that came. We all owe you so much. So look at each other and say thank you to your friends. Remember why we do this. And you know what? Long live Ontario. Long live Ontario. Long live the West. Long live the West. And may nothing ever split us apart.
There being no further business, long live the King and Queen of the West!
Long live the King and Queen of the West!
Long live the King and Queen of Ontario!
Long live the King and Queen of Ontario!
Long live the Crown Prince and Crown Princess of the West!
Long live the Crown Prince and Crown Princess of the West!
Long live the Crown Prince and Crown Princess of Ontario!
Long live the Crown Prince and Crown Princess of Ontario!
And for all the prince and princesses of the West and Ontario, hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip!
Huzzah!
Hip!
Huzzah!
Go have some dinner.